I'll be honest, I kind of just want to work on myself today because I haven't played this world for so long, and that's what we're gonna do. What's up, my roomies, and welcome back to the technical guide to Minecraft. And you're probably wondering, why am I in my warden farm again? Well, here's the thing. Before we get started on other projects, now that we have god armor here, we need to get all the enchantments on them. Otherwise, it's not real god armor. It's just a 4x protection armor. And so we are heading to an ancient city and then set up a Piglin Bartering hall. And trust me, I do not want to be here. On me is actually diamond armor that is not god armor. It's just regular armor that I've picked up over the time playing this. Let's go hope that this ancient city has swift sneak. Oof, I am not ready for this. I don't want to be here. Oh, we are here. We are in the ancient city. Okay. All right. Let's get our bearings real quick and figure out where exactly we're going to go. Let's start blocking the sound around this. Whoa, okay, that didn't help. That didn't work. Okay, why didn't that work? Oh, it's probably a sensor like right up there. Yeah, there it is. Of course. Oh boy. Well, it didn't have swift sneak in there, so that was unfortunate. Nope, no dice in here either. Nothing in here either, but at least we have a hoe. Oh no, the shrieker shrieked. Okay, that's not good. Last warning. Last warning. And then we just gotta get out of here. Oh boy. Okay, it's time to get out. It's time to get out. Time to get out. Boy. Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Swift theory. All right. Cool. Oh, I'm out of here. That was definitely a gamble, but we managed to get out of there. We got one swift sneak. We just need one more. I just realized that I forgot my ender chest. Oh boy. It's time to continue our search. It's still a little precarious, and I'm playing very dangerously. Okay, we're gonna have to all in this because I have no more will. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that had swift sneak. All right, we're out here. Oh, I am flying in darkness. Oh, nice. All right, let's get out of here. Welcome to Kikakor, where safety is a concern. Today, we're going to be going over Piglin Bartering. Now, Piglin Bartering is pretty simple. All that's required is that you have a piece of gold, right-click with them on a piece of gold, and they start bartering with you. There's a chance of you getting an item at random chance. It's not just when you right-click on them, it could also just be when you drop gold ingot on them. You could use this in order to run away from a piglin in case you're not wearing any gold armor, because piglins will attack you if you don't have any gold armor. Every time I see a piglin, I just see like the anime face right there, and it just looks like, oh, okay. Whether it be dropping it or right-clicking them, Piglin Bartering is all the same. You just give them a piece of gold ingot and they give you a random item. Now, there is a way to automate this by putting a dispenser and having the piglin stand right in front of it. And look at the piglin, it's just so excited for the gold. So, when you press the button, the gold ingot dispenses onto piglin and they'll drop their loot. Like they're salivating for some more gold. Hey, I want some more gold. The reason why you would need a dispenser over a dropper is because dispenser interacts with things. The dropper only drops the items, and so you need a dispenser in order to pull this off. The gold ingot will be dispensed onto the piglin, and the piglin will just go through it like you would right-clicking onto the piglin. It's exactly the same thing. Now, as you can imagine, you could easily scale this up, and that's what we're going to do in order to get Soul Speed 3. Quick interruption. I know that only 10% of you actually subscribe to this channel. Watching this long, I must be doing something right, so if you like this video, hit that like button and please subscribe to this channel. Any support helps, and these videos take a bit long to make. Thank you so much, and back to the video. So we're gonna put the swift sneak inside the leggings for now. Then we're gonna grab our boots and go start up the Piglin Bartering farm. So contrary to belief, you could spawn in piglins above the nether roof using mob spawning mechanics as well. And we already have a place where we can do this. I actually forgot to get boats, so let me go get boats. So unfortunately, the only Crimson Forest that's around this area is the Hogland farm. So we're going to build a spawning platform right here and just hope that the generation of the spawning rules will apply here sooner than it will up there. Before we go up to the AFK platform, we're going to lay down some boats just so that when they do spawn, they'll be caught in these boats. Let's go head up to the top and await the piglins to spawn in. Okay, just doing a quick flyby just to see how many we've gotten. We are getting a couple of adult piglins, so that's good. Let's head back up. That seems like enough piglins for now. We're going to put on our gold boots just to befriend them, but we also have the problem of dealing with the hoglins, which I didn't think this through. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm so sorry. I am so so sorry. Now we've unlocked name tags. Let's do some trades. Man, I love void trading. And we will call these Kiku Core interns. Alright, now that we got all that out of the way, let's heal up these tools that have been beaten up over time and continue with our build. Alright, now that we've got that sorted, let's go continue this build. Okay, before we move the piglins in, we're gonna make the bartering hall, and I've decided to put it right here, where there is nothing here, because I've definitely planned this out in the future, way back when. Definitely calculated. Alright, now that we got all that out of the way, let's start moving these piglins into position. Alright, now that it's built, I'll go over how this more or less works. So, we go up here, and there's going to be 2 double chests. These double chests will then use these hoppers to then distribute the gold from the back to the front. Now, this isn't the most efficient way to do this, because the frontmost piglin will get the most amount of gold, but didn't have space, because I did not think this layout through. Much to the surprise of a lot of you, I didn't plan this out. I just built it. So over here, all we gotta do is flick this lever, and this whole machine begins to work. So let's get started. So S2E23, we got one. All right, so now we just need one more, then we'll turn this machine off. Oh, another Soul Speed 3 book. Okay, let's turn this machine off. 2 Soul Speed 3 books. It's time to complete the God Armor set. So here's the thing, I did start to enchant the God Armor set with a bunch of different books, but I left the boots for last, and that's because the boots are actually the hardest to enchant out of the rest of the armor sets. I'm still of the opinion that respiration should be on the chest plate, but that's neither here nor there. Now the reason why boots are the hardest to enchant is because thorns and soul speed have the same enchantment costs, and so if you don't do the order right, you will break the enchantment limit. Obviously, we've got no extra chances. We are trying to get 2 diamond boots, one that has thorns and one that doesn't have thorns, which means we have no room for error. But that's okay, because I actually have a way to do this. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a website that could do this for you. So I had to I had to actually test this on my own over and over again because I couldn't find a site that could do it for me. So what you're going to be seeing is my enchantment list order after trials and trials of personal trial and error. As long as you follow the steps, you'll be okay. And just in case if you wanted to see the other enchantment orders, I'll include the enchantment list order in the description below. In order to do it this way, I needed to make sure that the ×4 boots were already in place because we can't make those in the current day. And the order is as follows. Soul Speed with Death Strider. And just for the sake of making it easier to see, I'm going to put them next to each other like that. Then Thorns and feather falling. And then finally, unbreaking and mending. And this is for the thorn side of it. You're going to be redlining pretty much the entire time. You'll get to like 37. It'll be very uncomfortable and very costly to do, but it'll be worth it. And because this side doesn't have thorns, it'll be slightly more easy. Now, the common theme you might realize is that mending is always last. Now, the reason why mending is last is because it has the lowest enchantment cost amongst the bunch. In this case, 2. And we're going to basically like redline the entire thing and then try to cut as much of the cost when it comes down to the mending part. So let's get enchanting. Let's get some levels real quick. So you'll notice that this is going to be very expensive, but very predictable if you just follow my guide. For example, when we combine Soul Speed with Death Strider, it'll come out to a level cost of 6. Then with Thorns and Feather Falling, it'll come out to 4. Then when we start combining the boots with all the other stuff, it'll start racking up over the 20s. And at one point, we'll be close to 40. But we won't cross it, and it won't be too expensive for us to complete. First things first, Soul Speed and Death Strider. And Thorns, Feather Falling, predictable. Now, the next step is going to be a bit squiffy, because this one's going to cost 26. As I said, 26. So we need to go up there until we get to 26. So combine this, we get 26. Now, the next one is going to be a bit more difficult. This one's going to be 32. Woof! But before we do that, let's combine Unbreaking Mending for 2. And these 2 will be the last things that we add on to this. 32. The last one, Unbreaking Mending, which typically does not cost a lot to add, is going to be 37. But with that, look at all those enchantments. Oh, it's going to be so sweet. Oh my goodness, look at the amount of enchantments that there are. That's so brilliant. All right, now that we are fully geared up, and for the first time in this series, well, in this season anyway, of having an entire set ready to do stuff, let's finally tackle some bigger projects. And more poignantly, let's work on the mob switch.